My name is Mel Gelbart, and I'm going to be telling you the story of Hanukkah. Hanukkah, actually, technically, Hanukkah is the festival of lights. The story of Hanukkah takes, it takes place BC, because it was before Jesus. That's a good visual. So I don't know if it's us or if it's everybody else. People are always being so mean to the Jews. Maybe we provoke them, I don't know. So, I don't know, I think it was like Greeks, it could have been Romans. Everybody hates the Jews. Anyway, so the Greeks came in and they were like, get out and don't be Jewy. Like, don't do Jew stuff and don't get Jew married and don't celebrate Jew things. And the Jews were like, no, we're gonna Jew it up. And so they decided to fight back against the Greeks. But apparently, because like we have magical powers, because God helps us a lot, it was like one family, but they must have had, maybe they had a lot of brothers and sisters. There was no birth control. And so the Maccabees came along, but there was like one super Maccabee. A super Maccabee is a super Maccabee. I don't know. So the super Maccabee is like the Hulk Maccabee. His name's Judah Maccabee, which seems weird because Judas was bad, I think, in the next book, but Judah was okay. And he was a super Maccabee, and he kind of like fought everybody. So the Judah and all of his brothers and their dad, I don't remember what the dad's name was. I don't think that was important when I was a kid. He had a name. I'm sure he had a name. Let's call him Netanyahu. Let's call him Netanyahu because that's the president now and that makes sense. They fought the Greeks and they ran them out of town, but the ones that didn't get run out of town got killed. So there was dead Greeks everywhere. And so they had to clean up the mess. And so they, I don't know, they Swiffered that shit away. So they sweeped them away and Roomba'd them away. It seems like we're always getting into fights and we always win, but I think it's because we're telling the story, so it's always a little skewed. Like, it wouldn't be good to tell your people a story where you lost. That'd be sad. So we won, and then we threw a party, but, oh my God, you can't throw a party in the dark? This is the kicker. This is where things get menorah-y. I'm not sure exactly, but my memory says that they sent some kid, because you can tell kids what to do, you boss them around. And they sent some kids and said, go get oil so we can throw a party and light our lanterns. Whatever, you put oil in, I don't know. They sent the kid, did they wait in the dark? I guess the Jews sat in the dark for a couple days. I don't know what they did before they had got the oil came back to them. I guess they sat. The kid went and everybody waited because why would you send everybody to get oil? I mean, how many people does it take to carry oil? Like a person. Then the guy comes back, but oh my God, maybe they didn't give him enough money or something because Jews are so cheap. We're cheap. So he just had a little bit of oil. And here's the fucking miracle shit. They want to light their menorah and they only have enough oil to light for one day. But holy fuck balls, it lasts for 8, as Adam Sandler says, crazy nights. So they had 8 days of oil and it was a miracle. So we celebrate that not only 2 things, the Maccabees won over the Greek fuckers and the oil lasted. And so now we celebrate with a menorah. And we eat food cooked in oil because that's the closest connection to oil we can get. So we eat like donuts and fried potatoes called latkes. And we play dreidel and we do presents. But I think the presents thing is more of a Christmas thing. I think we were just jealous of Christmas. So we added that later. And so that children is a story. I was going to say the celebration. That children is the story of Judah and the Maccabees, and the story of Hanukkah. You're welcome. Merry Christmas! I don't know how to play dreidel, I figured out. I was talking to my dad today, and I made up all my own rules, apparently. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's drying, oh, dreidel. Oh boy.